Greetings gamers, I'm your Cyber Games mentor, reviewing various games that are available on your Android or other mobile device. We'll be looking at action games, strategy games, and everything in between. So sit back and relax and enjoy the review. Today we're playing on the Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Plus. Now this tablet has a 12.4-inch Quad HD screen. The processor is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 with 8 GB of RAM, 256 GB of storage. The battery is a 10,900 mAh battery, and it was released in 2022. Greetings gamers, it's your Cyber Games mentor with another review, and today we're looking at Mech Arena from Planarium Global Limited. It's rated E for everyone. Now, Mech Arena is a mech combat arena-based shooter. And honestly, it's a very simple game. Very similar to War Robots. I think it's the direct competitor to Mech Arena. You play as a mech pilot who's participating in an arena-style combat competition against other players. The types of gameplay, it's very like team deathmatch style or team capture the flag or team capture the spot type gameplay. And it's I think, we have to compare it to other games in the genre, and like I said, it's very similar to War Robots. They have their pluses and negatives, pros and cons. Some things that Mech Arena does better, some things War Robots does better. So, for my piece, we always start with the graphics. Graphically, I think that Mech Arena is better than War Robots. I think there's a higher graphical fidelity. I think there's faster gameplay. I think the models look better. Even though I think the argument could be made that it is just a different style. And I would honestly, be welcome to that type of criticism. Maybe I just like the style better, and therefore it looks better. I think there's an argument to be made there. But for now, I'm saying that the graphics are better. The arenas are definitely more detailed, though I find that the arenas are smaller. I think Mech Arena had larger, more expansive arenas, but they were largely empty. The arenas here in Mech Arena are smaller, but more detailed. And that's just a preference thing, but I think that's true. Now, I found as I was playing through this game that the gameplay is fast and tight. The weapons, there's a robust upgrade system for your weapons, each weapon that you can carry, for the mechs themselves, and for the pilots of those mechs. So you can get in-game currency, or you can purchase currency, and apply those skill points or that XP to upgrading the mech, get better weapons or get better armor, etc., etc., etc. But it is very difficult to get those upgrades after a time. I think there's an imbalance there where the developers are forcing their audience to make a purchase, to spend money to get better weapons, to get better mechs, to get better accessories and things like that. I don't think that you can just play the game and reasonably get better or get better stuff or get better loot. That didn't seem the case to me. I think there's like I said, an imbalance, and a lot of developers get this wrong, balancing the need for monetization and the need for the players to have an experience that is not interrupted by monetization, an experience that is not infringed upon as far as gameplay goes. And I just think they got it wrong. There are plenty of games that do strike that balance, but some, and it seems lazy. I know these developers aren't lazy. They're trying to put out a product, they're trying to make money, they're trying to make a living, they're trying to feed their kids, pay the mortgage, pay all their bills. I get that. But sometimes I think the mark is just missed. And this is just a game that just requires a lot of grind to get better equipment. And that detracts from the overall game. Because you have a lot of good mechs, or a lot of mechs that you want to try out and play with, and a plethora of weapons that you can upgrade, and genuinely, this game is fun. Like I said, the control is tight, the sound is good. If you have some nice earbuds, like I have the Samsung Pro 2 earbuds, and they sound fantastic playing this game. So if I just wanted a quick 5 or 10 minute match, it worked really good for that. Like I said, the controls were great. They're touch screen controls. I didn't get the opportunity to use a keypad or a gamepad or a controller, but the controls that were there are better than fine. They're great controls, very tight. When I pressed the buttons on screen, the action that I intended happened. It happened quickly and responsively. As I was playing, I didn't get the sense that the controls were the problem. Sometimes I missed or didn't do well or made a bad decision that lost a match. But typically, controls were super fine. Everything was like this game. This is a well-made game. My knock is the monetization, the inability to play and still get rewarded. It becomes necessary to pay money as your levels increase, and that's unfortunate. But other than that, if you can get past that, I think with Mech Arena you find a very competent game, a very fun game that I would give a 7 out of 10. No, play it until you hit that wall, and I think you'll enjoy it. The multiplayer combat was super fun, and I think you'll just enjoy this. Like I said, it's a 7 out of 10. What are some other mech combat type games that you've played? Thank you, gaming hobbyist and enthusiast, for watching this review. Please follow us on social media so you can see when we have reviews available. And also, if you'll be so kind as to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, the Cyber Games Mentor thanks you and appreciates you, and I hope you have a gamerific day.